What is up, blockchain gang? This is the Danny Draghi Show, and today we are talking about 10 things I wish I would have known before playing MIR M. Unfortunately, I didn't play in the CBT, so all of these are brand new mistakes that I have made that I want you to avoid. So please delicately caress that like button if one of these tips will help you on your journey. Tip number 1 is that you will have to work your way up in professions. You only gain experience in your profession upon success, and you will have success much more often on nodes that are relative to your profession level. So get your ass back to Ginkgo Village and start at the beginning like everyone else, scrub, so you can work your way up to the goods. While mining regular ore is permitted, you can gather or fish for the main collection professions. There is a cash shop item that must be purchased for $10 in order to mine dark steel. The second tip has to do with the warrior path. If you're trying to be a badass PvP powerhouse, forget working, period. You should log off or idle in a village to gain the experience buff from Vigor, and then grind it off. I swear there is a bug in the code where the better I get at a profession, the less vigor I gain from doing it. For example, every 13 seconds of fishing only grants me additional 4 seconds or so of vigor, and it would take about 12 hours to get an accumulation of 4 hours, while being offline or in a village would grant me the same in only 4 hours. You can always pay other players to craft your gear and enchant your items for you, and you could earn the funds to pay them by selling your PvP, boss, and clan drops that you win and don't need at this time. The third tip is back over to the vagabond path. You should really try to rush a single profession to level 15 so you can become a master. Once you're a master, you can sell your services to other players in Beacon who have a much lower level and don't want to waste their materials on failures. The fourth tip is for the grind from level 27 to 30. It's easy to run out of copper for potions here if you're farming high level enemies. The best experience is in the sealed tower realm, and then Beacon Hidden Valley, but those enemies will do a ton of damage to most players. It is better to go back and farm a bit from each enemy group that are lower levels so you can complete mini codex items that are dropped from those field monsters. This will take a bit longer to level up, but you'll have much more copper left over and you'll be stronger because of those codex boosts. The fifth tip is that once you reach level 30 and 40, you'll be given a blue pet and avatar. The avatar will allow you to gain up to 8 hours of vigor and come with much better stat boosts. They will awaken different abilities that make them stronger and even allow you to use them before you've learned them with an ability tome. This will also unlock an ultimate ability that can be used on autocast, unlike MIR 4. The crazy thing is that you still only get a boost of 200% of experience at 8 hours, and that lowers over time much slower, but you can switch back to a 4-hour avatar once you have only 4 hours left, and your experience bonus will shoot back up to 200% instead of only 100%. Just don't switch with more than 4 hours of vigor or you'll lose the additional time. The sixth tip is for the Mandela. The more nodes you level up in a section, the lower the chance will be to succeed to open up a new node. This means it's better to plan out the path to 150 orb slots as soon as possible so you won't fail them. There are items for gold in the cash shop to reset individual nodes and return the orbs, but you won't get back the orbs from failed attempts. This will raise your success chance back up if needed, but hopefully they'll start giving these out as event rewards in the future. The seventh tip is the pity system for combining avatars and companions hidden in the achievement section. After failing to combine so many, you will be guaranteed to summon one of the next highest level, similar to the incense burner in MIR 4. However, it's unclear if these achievements will be repeatable or if they will only count once. The eighth tip is one for the vagabonds, and that is to forget about mastery boost. It is a pure bullshit stat. It should be expressed as an integer and not a percentage, because as you increase in levels, you'll get far less percentage of experience with each success, and that makes the numbers completely meaningless. Furthermore, when smithing, refining, or using alchemy, the higher the dark steel cost, the more mastery you will receive upon crafting an item. If you buy the $10 pass to boost profession mastery by 5%, it isn't actually an extra 5%. It seems, I guess, more like an extra 5% of your total or some shit. After buying this, it seemed like I was getting much less mastery with each success or great success instead of more, but I couldn't refund the battle pass after using the 5 summon scrolls that they gave me instantly. It was a dick move, but I have to admit that I respect it. Well played, Wemade. The ninth tip is to set your auto combat settings, the F key by default, under auto misc to where only your companion picks up items. This will keep your character from ignoring enemies and running to drops all over the map. The bonus tip is to use all of your potion slots. Since you have 3 separate bars, you can have all of your buff potions and small and medium potions. Then you can switch your auto misc settings to prioritize using the small or medium potions potions on the fly. The 10th tip is for the early raids that many players are struggling with. The biggest thing in my opinion is to set your HP potions from 70% to 90 or 95%, so you heal much more during combat. The party leader should manually start the vote once everyone says they are ready in chat, and should be the final person to vote ready, only after the other 4 have agreed. This way they can cancel the raid before time runs out, or else you may end up with a 3 or 4 person party that will have much more trouble defeating the boss before time runs out. I know we only said 10 tips, but rules are made to be broken, so make sure you don't waste your precious dark steel on upgrading early items. I would recommend waiting as long as possible until you acquire the set pieces, and then upgrade those to +5 at least, with 100% certainty for the set bonus of 15% to health and mana potions, as well as an extra 10% coin and experience bonus gain. I will make a guide soon on acquiring the platinum set pieces. Those are all the tips I have for you today. Don't forget to subscribe and flick the click so we can do it again sometime.